Pancake, where are you going? You want to go over on that chair? You can go to that chair. No, go there. You were so close. No, don't leave. Where are you going? Where are you going? Angus, you want the chair? The chair is empty. You want the chair? Angus, are you okay? Why are you acting so weird? You want the chair? Oh. No. Angus, what are you doing over there? Why are you being weird? Genghis, you want up on the chair? Oh my God. Genghis, honey, what is it? Yes, buddy, what is it? Come here. You used to love that cushion. Why don't you like it now? Is it because your beautiful scent isn't all over it? Angus, were you trying to annex that? What was the plan? I'm just curious what the plan was. Oh my gosh, Reverend. Darn right you're not going to share that cake. The cake is only for the individual that deserves it. There's not going to be no sharing of cake slices for good individuals. No. I keep all that under wrap. We keep tight ship under here. And Pancake, what do you want? Why do you keep staring at me? My back hurts. Sure does. Simple morning stretches. Oh, this looks so complicated. Oh, for seniors? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, I do need some gentle stretching, all right? No, I hate when they show me pictures. Don't give me words. I can't understand words. Yes, 10 morning stretches to help start my day from the UK. I can do that. Sure, take my cookies. All right. Oh, good. Yes, the Cobra stretch. Okay. All these are on the ground. I'm not going to lay on this ground. Oh my gosh, these are all on the ground. There we go. I can do this. All right. Sit on the edge of your bed. You know, like, I'm not doing that. I can do this. Okay, so what do I do? Upper back stretch. Stretch with your hands at shoulder level. What? Sit on the edge of your bed with your feet flat on the floor. Interlock your fingers and reach forward. Forward. Stretch with your hands. But the picture has the lady with her freaking hands to her, like, up above her. So what is that supposed to mean? All right, Pancake, you gonna help me with my stretches? So linty. Okay, upper back stretch. Hey, what's up? Hey, how are you, Magnolia? Okay, so how is she doing it? Like freaking, oh Jesus. Ugh. Don't look at me, I know I'm fat. The angle doesn't help. All right. What? Feet flat on the floor, okay, fine. My feet are flat on the floor. Interlock my fingers. Yes. Getting ready to pray, I guess. Reach forward. Oh, reach. Bending with your middle back. Stretch with your hands up at shoulder level. You should feel the stretch between your shoulder blades. Hold for 10 seconds. All right. Hey, what's up, Miggy? How you doing? don't mind what we're doing here. Just a little bit of stretching. Reverend, you know it's like 14 degrees where I am right now. If I had access to a pool, that would be awesome. It'd have to be heated though. I ain't doing none of that cold stuff. Neck stretch. Where's the illustration of a neck stretch? You don't have it. Here, I'll just do it myself. I don't need no instructions to know how to stretch. All right, that was nice. Shoulder stretches. Yes. Okay, I can do this. Oh yeah, how is your ping tuber project? No way. I gotta show you this. Genghis is right over there. He's like as flat as he can be to the ground. Look at him. He's so stupid looking. Genghis, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Amazing, riveting content. Well, just so you know, I'm not a lad. I don't have amazing body heat to handle ocean. I don't live near the ocean. What am I talking about? A side stretch? Oh God. Can a senior even do this? I don't even know if I can. So like what? You like, oh my God, I hate it already. Oh, it sucks. Pancake, don't yell at me. I'm stretching. Oh, that was awful. I don't want to do that one ever again. Standing quad. No, I'm not doing that. Hamstring stretch. Stand upright and bend one knee. So take a knee, basically. I can do that. I can take a knee. Taking a knee. Taking a knee. Pancake. Pancake, look. Pancake. You're not looking. Oh, you see a cat. Oh. Ooh, what's the cat doing? Oh, that cat is trying to catch a squirrel outside. How cute. Angus, get back here. Check out this cat that I'm looking at. Oh, the cat's gone. Never mind. Oh yeah, I forgot lads is gender neutral. My bad. Take the opposite knee. Taking the opposite knee. Yes, yes. So apparently there's a cat. Well, no, so we have some wild cats that are out here. Well, you could call them feral. And there's also foxes around. We have a lot of, not a lot, I guess there's a maybe like a corded pair of foxes. And they've been raising like generations of cubs here. They sit out in this barn that's like kind of in the middle of nowhere. And there's this one small gray female cat. I'm assuming female, but it could be a male. And this cat has like the biggest balls in the world, because this cat I've literally seen have a standoff with this fox, and the fox will literally cower in fear because this cat, I don't know how this cat is doing it, but this cat has literally scared the bejesus out of this fox. I've seen it multiple times, I'm telling you the truth. Here. I'll be right back. Genghis, come here, I want to razz you for a second. Genghis, come here now. Damn it, don't go downstairs. No, I'm not doing that. That's too much stretching. Too much for me. Sorry. you doing, Pancake? Are you looking at that thing? Sorry, I'm gonna have to take some Advil on my back. Oh my god. Oh, Reverend. By the way, I thought you might like this. So, I don't know how much you're on YouTube. I don't know if you ever heard of a YouTuber named Soviet Womble. But just this is all good, you know, like he has a bunch of bullshit videos which are just incredibly hilarious, and he edits them so nicely, you know. That's what I consider the good old boys. Like, you know, just you and your lads going out there and just being complete idiots. You know what I'm saying? You know, the one he did about the goose video was really good. I just found out about him like 2 days ago because I was looking for more bullshit to watch on YouTube. So, ooh, yeah, I'll try to do that with my back. Yeah, we'll try that out. Goose Willis, I'm a goose. Yeah, Soviet Womble. You're not going to be disappointed, my friend. Not going to be disappointed. All right, it's time for drawing. Oh, yeah, you guys didn't see it, but I did finish that illustration for the Bungo Stray Dog. Yeah, I did finish that. Just so we're clear on that. Yes. Hey, friendly reminder, January is almost up. Yeah, isn't that great? It's already into 2026 and we're almost done with part of 2026. Yes. Oh yeah? Honestly, your autocorrect sounds like a pretty decent lad there. Can you use lad for gender neutral stuff like your phone? Like, can you call your phone a lad? I would. Yes, there is tea. Although, I got the impression that Soviet Womble just does a lot of like bullshit. Like, you don't play Arma or Hold Fast or anything like that, do you? Because it's a lot of those like realistic military games, kind of like immersion games. So it's not I don't know, not a whole lot of. I mean, I can find tea videos, like actual like tea. It might take me some time though. I don't always get involved with drama stuff or a lot of BS stuff. Right, Pancake? Yeah. Pancake, what are we gonna draw right now, huh? What are we gonna do, huh? Zoop. What are we doing here? Oh, well, that's right. You get certified like every 24 hours, it seems. I know it's not actually every 24 hours, but man, they really keep you up to date on them safety standards, don't they? So what happened? Were they giving you a hard time about it, or what? Do I need to razz somebody? Tell me who I need to razz for you, and I'll do it. Oh my god, 8 hours. Please don't tell me you have to do that all in one go. Like, you can like take a break. What are we gonna draw, Miggy? I'm not sure. I'm kind of just doing some warm-up sketches right now. But what I am gonna do is I am gonna try to look at more reference today, so that way I can draw better poses than just a face hanging in the air, because that's kind of getting a little boring. That's awesome. Being able to afford rent in a 4-star hotel, geez. Oh, hopefully you got free complimentary breakfast and lunch then, if you're gonna be taking that long ass test. What, did like someone pull the fire alarm and like y'all had to evacuate or something? Or that sounds like some bullshittery that would happen. Oh, I hope I didn't ruin the story now. You were almost late to the test. What were you doing? Like checking out all the various facilities in the hotel, like checking out the pool and stuff, or just taking a nap on a chair? Like how are you late to miss it? Don't you just stay in the same room until they say, all right, we're ready? You know, like take your bathroom break and then just hang out there. You had to make excuses? Oh gosh. What, like, you was doing the blonde? What are you doing? You can't say that to the lads. Did they call your bluff or what? Like, Or were they just like, all right, Reverend, just get in here and take the damn test? And Reverend's like, all right, mate, I'm coming in. I don't know, that's just your voice now. Right, Pancake? Pancake. He was doing the blonde. Oh, the camera's not even on you. Okay, now Pancake. 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 Hey. Pancake. Hey. Hey. Hey, Pancake. Hey, Pancake. Hey. Pancake. Yes, there you are. You're so cute. Yo, Reverend was doing the blonde. Okay, sorry. I've put myself back. I'm good. I'll stop being stupid. Yo, I've totally BS'd my way out of, like, getting in trouble before. It's not unheard of. It just, you gotta be really convincing. Usually my to-go excuse is saying, hey, look, I was in the bathroom. You gotta give me some leeway on this one. I cannot tell you what I've encountered, but it definitely was worthy of being late. That's all I can say. And they're usually like, all right, Lynn, get in here. I'm like, thank you. Like, especially late from lunch, late to work, late from work, you know. No. We're going with the first excuse. That was way better. That was a way better excuse. Unless doing the blonde is slang for, like, using the restroom. I mean, I thought you were just actually, like, I didn't actually think that, you know. I'm a civilized creature. I don't think the worst of people. And honestly, really, those are the kind of skills you pick up during your school days. Those are the kind of skills we need to be taking with us to adulthood. Yeah, that was the reason you got seduced. Yeah, you got seduced by food poisoning in the restroom, doing the blonde. Whatever that means. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. And that's why you were late. That's what we're going with. You can't change it now. The answers to the test are final. You turned in the test. Doing the blonde was number 1. Poisoning was second. And then seducing is third. But technically relates to number 1. Test is done. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, Genghis, what's wrong? Genghis, why are you meowing at me? Well, thank you for telling me that you are here today. Do you want to lay on your chair over here? Yeah? Well, come on, lay on the chair. I don't think she's going to like you there. She doesn't like you when you're there. Just here. All right. And you don't want this chair? Here. Right here. Do you like it? Well, here. Would it help if I were to scritch you so you can lay down? You want that cushion. Okay. Well, she's not going to let you have that cushion, so... No. 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 No, don't start kneading it. No, I don't want you to get comfortable. Here, hold on, let me just grab your comforter. Do not start laying in it. Do not start laying in my chair. Here. Let's just put your comforter here. You like this thing. Okay. I don't know. Are you going to be able to lay in that? Pancake's not going to like you there. Do you actually like it, or do you want me to change it? Genghis. See, it's so uneven. Like, it's just so plush. I'm worried he's gonna fall off of it when he falls asleep on it. Here, I can tell you're already starting to lean into it. Stay right here. Stay. Be good. Don't bother her. Let's switch this like this. There. All right. Now, oh, there we go. Look at that, huh? There you go, buddy. What do you think about that? Is that nice? You get to sit in the sun? Huh? Is that nice? Yeah. Is that nice? There you go. Lay down, squish the cat. There. No. You're fine. Here. I put the chairs together so you can just lay on it, okay? Oh, wow. Cat babysitting. Luca! Oh, later found she's married? Oh my gosh. Reverend. And with a name like Reverend, you should definitely be keeping up on your moral standards. Luca, this talk might be too adult for you. Close your ears. Close your ear holes. You don't want to know about the moral standards of most people. Well, no. You're right. I mean, if a course is going to be that long, they got to provide some sort of entertainment. You have value education and therapy. Wow. Luca, are you saying that Reverend is wrong for taking a break during this long test that is it's like 8 hours? What? I didn't say anything. I mean, I said some stuff earlier, but it wasn't recently. Luca, no. Luca. Luca, you do know that Reverend is probably lying, right? Like, that's probably not what happened. I'm just saying. Not to call you out, Reverend. I'm just trying to make the stream more comfortable. I had to do some exercise. Well, I'm not going to go there. I mean, I did my stretches earlier today. That was considered my exercise. Hey, Luca, I did stretches earlier. They weren't the best stretches by any means, but they were stretches. So, yeah, Miggy, you can't be joining this conversation. In fact, I shouldn't even be joining this conversation. I mean, it's not official, but it feels official. So basically, we've decided that Luca's the odd one out and can't join in on any of this conversation at all. Yeah, as long as you don't hurt anybody. Reverend, you didn't hurt anybody during all that, did you? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. All right, we're going to change the subject. When I figure out what that subject will be, I'll let you all know. Oh, here's something weird. So, lately, my boyfriend's car has been having a lot of problems. Yeah, willingly. Shut up, Reverend. So, lately, my boyfriend's car has been having problems. And, like, late last night, the car wouldn't start because we needed to go out and get groceries and stuff because we've had a long, like, weekend. And I guess every time we leave the car just sitting, somehow the battery in the car doesn't charge anymore. So, to like 5 minutes before because I guess at Walmart now they have places where you can get your car fixed or like batteries and like oil changes, you know, that basic stuff. And thank goodness I used my charm and my wit, and I was all like, I used my nice, cute, pitiful looking voice and whatever. I was like, oh man, I really need my battery changed. And my car hasn't been starting, and you know, I didn't even know how I got here. I'm so sorry. Could you see if there's any way you could fit me in, please? Please? I didn't say it like that. Actually, they offered to just check to see if they would do it because they'd already taken the last car of the day. Lo and behold, they took the car, and I got the battery changed. And, yeah. And the car started this morning, so that was a good thing, right? Yeah. So the moral of the story is car batteries really only last between 5 to 6 years at best, depending on usage. After you get to that point, and especially if you're buying a car that's from somebody else and you can't verify when that battery has been bought, just buy a new battery for the car anyway, because chances are you're going to need to replace it soon anyway. Just letting you know. I mean, that's what happened. So, because we bought the car from someone else, like a little dealership, and that was the original battery that came in the car. You got some marks? All right, that's good. Marks are good, right? Or okay. Ta-da! Warm-up sketch. Actually, I'm okay with this sketch the way it is. Maybe I'll just... Yo, I had a dream last night, as I do many nights. I had a dream that I was at some sort of festival, maybe like a convention or some sort of, I don't know. It was weird. It kind of reminded me of like an outdoor event, but it was more kind of like a citywide thing. So you would travel all around the city, um, whatever the reason, and like there was like vendors everywhere, and like scalpers. So like people who were selling counterfeit goods, and I would yell at them and say like you're selling counterfeit goods, and they're like, all right, we need you to move along. Like the guys were chastising me for like basically trying to report them and stuff. And I guess the main event or the main thing that happened in this dream was, I guess I was in a gift shop, and the guy in the gift shop, he was basically like the controller of the entire event. So he was basically telling people what to do, what to improve on, like the next event was starting, things like that. And I remember standing there, and I was like looking at him, and it turned out, I guess, he was actually creating like a big, like disastrous situation. So like it basically like kind of destroys and would basically hurt a lot of people. Basically a bad thing. He was doing a bad thing. Like he had ulterior motives. He was like trying to do bad things to the entire event to make it kind of bad. And I remember like trying to stop him and such, and I was like running around trying to knock on people's doors, and then it turned out it was all a movie set that I was on. And I was like, what is this? So it was a movie set, and people were playing with their cats and stuff. Like the extras in this movie, quote unquote, or on this set, they like brought their cats in. And I remember somehow Genghis appeared there. No, Pancake appeared there. Pancake was part of the movie set, and she was hanging out with some of the extras. And I'm like, Pancake, what are you doing here? And then Pancake saw another cat that was also on the set, and they got into a hissy fight. So they're hissing at each other, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then right before the dream ends, I remember running over to the extras, and I'm like, wait, guys, before this all ends, can you tell me how to get into acting? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, all you gotta do is, and then then I awaken, of course, to cats meowing, right? Because that's what they do. And I was like, gosh darn it, if you could just tell me how to get into acting, this would have been perfect. Of course, like my dream is gonna know. But, and I was, it would have been so good if I just knew the answer to that. More specifically, the voice acting part. Maybe not so much like everything else, but I don't know. Yep, that was my great dream. Like, I would ask what your weirdest dream is, but I don't really know how weird dreams can get. Like, I wish I had normal dreams, like where you're flying somewhere, or you're living a different life, or what's some other popular dreams? Um, you suffocate under 20 tons of sweet rolls, you know, maybe you just have so much food that you suffocate, you know, or maybe you're in the middle of the ocean and you drown under the weight of tons of Coca-Cola, you know, just like something normal like that, not like these weird dreams. They're hard to interpret, they're even harder to explain, and you got no clue what's going on, if anything. Sometimes you're not even sure if anything's going on. Just you just happen to be there and you're like, all right, you know. Oh, and for some reason I was with my ex-boyfriend too, which is pretty crazy because I am definitely not with my ex-boyfriend. So yeah. What's wrong, Genghis? You okay? All right, there you go. Oh, you're cooking salmon? Wow, I haven't been looking at the chat this whole time. I've kind of just been going off on rants. Yo, we took some cod and we fried it last night. It was really good. We made fish tacos. British salmon? You're researching about British culture and myths. Oh, hello, panda lover. I'm expressive when I talk with my cat? Really? Pancake, am I expressive? She doesn't even pay attention to me. So basically I need to pretend that I'm talking to my cat. Pancake. Such a good girl. Oh, okay, she doesn't want to be touched. All right, never mind, I'm sorry. You can control your dreams? How do you figure that, Reverend? What part have you controlled? I need proof. Where is your proof? Oh, well, hey, there we go. Pancake, I'm expressive. Look at them sniff the air like little idiots. What are you sniffing and why? Why do they sniff cold air? You think that would give them like a huge like nosebleed? Wow, that's some great power, Reverend. You're really, really using that power for good, aren't you? What do I need to work on? Yeah, that's the correct word, Miggy. I understood what you said. You're fine. Okay, I think that's the plan I'm going to go with. Oh, what does Pancake see? Pancakes, see some. When she see you, why? Meow meow. Is there a cat out there? Meow meow. I don't see anything. Pancake, what do you see? There's nothing out here. Yo, Genghis, now's the time. If you want to take her chair, I would do it now while she's away. That way she doesn't scream at you. I mean, I'm of the belief that most dreams, most, not all, have some sort of meaning to them. Wouldn't want to become soup and then, what? Luca, are you talking from experience? Did you dream about soup and then become a pigeon? That's actually a really good idea. Let's make a soup pigeon. So here is the pigeon being all pigeony. And then here's its soup. It actually just looks like a duck maybe. It'll look better when we add in some carrots. There's always carrots in soup, right? There's always carrots in soup because carrots are gross. What else is in soup? Peas. There's peas in soup. They're also gross. So here's some peas. What else is in soup? Aha, Genghis took her chair. Ah. There you go, buddy. Just sit right there. What a good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. I love you, Genghis. You're so cute. Okay. I will be over here doing my art. So here's your pigeon soup. Although it kind of just looks like maybe the pigeon had an accident and now it's all over the pavement. But, I mean, I'm not saying anything if you aren't. There we go. There's your pigeon soup. Hot and ready, just for you. Oh, no, you can say it if you want to. I don't care. We're all mature here. Honestly, I've had so many dreams that have been, yeah, I consider it a yes. I think I told you this or I hinted at it, but I've had dreams, well, I've had quite a few dreams that have came true, basically. So much so that now I don't disregard any of my dreams. Now I have to kind of take them all in and I gotta like look at each one because it's just happened so many times. Like, dreams really do give you information. I mean, and I think when you're in that state, when you're having those delta brain waves going, you know, I think you really can connect to different frequencies that you would have never connected to in the first place. So, I mean, I just think that there's other ways to get information out there. And I think science could probably prove it at some point, but I'm pretty sure we're not there yet. So, oh, Pancake, you're back. Well, unlucky for you, Genghis took your spot. So you gotta go over there. No, you can go right there. No, he's sitting there. No, Pancake. Pancake, excuse you. Hi, Pancake. Hey. You may go right there. He is now sitting there. Pancake? Did you not hear me? He is now sitting there. That's not just your spot. Pancake? No. And you may not be on the windowsill either. That's a squirrel, Pancake. Pancake, no. Pancake, no. Yes, you may leave. Thank you. That's a good choice. Oh, no, Miggy. What I'm saying is that I'll have a dream. Like, I will see the dream, and either weeks or months down the line, that event will likely turn out true. As in, I've like foreseen issues with people, like medical issues. I've foreseen like events happening that generally events that surround me and people I know, not like, oh, the world is going to end, not like that. No, I'm getting like I'm foreseeing something happening. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would say premonition. That would probably be a good word for it. I don't really like calling it that. I'm not like a mind reader or nothing, but it's happened so much that I can't ignore it anymore. And it doesn't happen all the time. Like you know, I'm definitely someone who wants to respect skepticism. I don't think we should simply take everything as true. It's important to, do your due diligence, find out, if there's other factors to stuff. But Luca, your dream is so vanilla right now. She chops veggies. What are the veggies? Is it like a body? Is she chopping a body? Yeah, brother. Oh, you became a soup. Okay. Pancake? No. Off. No. No, Genghis, you don't move. You're not in trouble. Pancake! You cannot be up there. He's there, okay? You may go. Genghis, you may stay here. You do not leave until you're ready to, okay? Here, you may sit, okay? Squish the cat. You're good, all right? You're good right where you are, okay? She was in the wrong, not you, okay? Oh my gosh, yeah, Luca might be a witch now. You become a pigeon, huh? Hey Luca, do you have a lot of real life friends out, like, do you have, like, friends outside of, like, you got friends, right? That's a big difference between pigeon and dove. If you interpreted it as a pigeon, then it most likely was a pigeon. So I think I have an idea of what your dream might have meant. Luca, would you say you have a passion for art? Like, is art pretty much what you want to go with? And did you ever. No, wait. I think you said you were going to be like a coder or a web engineer or something, right? Okay. Time for dream analysis with Lynn. No, wait, hold on. I gotta do my dream analysis first. Luca, this might be really important. Luca. So. So, Luca, your dream, according to me, Lynn, who has no qualifications whatsoever. So, you running around in a tunnel seeing toys. So that's basically your childhood. You know, you're seeing toys and things like that. So that's probably representing your childhood. And it's in a tunnel because when you're a child, pretty much things are only going to go one way for you. You know, you can only go the way of your childhood. It's not like you get a choice which way you go through. The witch in this case, it could be good or could be bad. I was kind of taking it as a bad thing, but the witch is, I'm kind of seeing it as more of kind of life, you know, because the witch represents a lot of power and a lot of magic and a lot of superstition and also a lot of mystery as well. So having that witch there and basically chopping you up, it's basically life trying to separate you into different things. So you're basically going through, or you're going to go through a phase where you're getting out of childhood, and soon life is going to be coming to get you. I think, I don't know you, but I think maybe you might be a little worried about how your life is going to turn out, based on how she was chopping you up and putting you in the soup. Um, but the good thing is that when you went into the soup, you reformed into a pigeon, and the pigeon's actually good, according to what I'm kind of seeing. So, reforming as a pigeon is um, kind of like a symbolism for freedom and simpler things, you know. I I think based on all of this, you're kind of getting out of the one-way street of childhood and where childhood is taking you and what other people want you to do, and um, either, you know, life or circumstances is going to kind of transform you into something else. So soon you're going to be able to have your own freedoms and your own passions, and you'll be able to chase the things that you want, kind of like a pigeon will. A pigeon will go and kind of, you know, get what it wants, but they enjoy simple things and they just want to be happy. You know, they don't want to be pressured by other people, and they don't want to be, you know, they don't want to be, you know, they just want to be happy, but in a simple kind of way. So to you, Luca, I would say I think this dream is saying that I think you're kind of worried about, you know, transitioning into more of a full-fledged adult, and you're kind of worried about what life is going to be like. But the witch, or life in this case, is going to, it's going to help you out. It's going to help you find freedoms and help you find the things that you really want to find. And the whole thing with the friend part, I was kind of almost akinning it to maybe you have a close friend, or maybe there's somebody in your life that's going to be a really good influence on you and kind of helps you out. So it might be nice for you if you have a friend or a close, someone that you're close with, or a, you know, a buddy, you know, to, I don't know, kind of, you know, that, you know. So yeah. Oh, and you got another dream going on? Yeah, Reverend, I was wondering that too, but if the dream didn't specify that he was, I wasn't getting that he was going to go to the afterlife. It seems more, it's more of a positive transformation. And let's see, oh, and your family was dead by a large tiger. Hmm. The tiger one is interesting because it almost seems like you don't trust those around you. But I don't know. I would have to look more into that one. But there you go, Luca. There's my unsolicited advice for the evening. Pancake, did you have to make him run away? Hey, no, I'm talking to you. Hey, Pancake. Hey, Pancake, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Hey, Pancake, I'm talking to you. Hey, Pancake. Hey, Pancake. All right, thank you. Oh, and the afterlife? But, well, he said pigeon, so it could be either way. I guess the only person who would know that answer would be Luca himself. I don't think it'll be like a painful end, but it could be, you could be met with struggle, you know. I'm I'm taking, so Reverend, I'm going to take it as pigeon. That's what Luca first said, so that although he's second guessing it, that's probably how he took it as. So no matter what's in the dream, it's however the person sees it. So the pigeon is good. The dove is a bit more concerning. Because the pigeon is, resilience, adaptability, because pigeons can survive in, and I'm sure there's a lot of pigeons around, you know. But I never ignore pigeon dreams. See? It says that right there. Yeah, struggle and stuff like that. And I'm not sure when you've been having this dream or when you had the dreams. I mean, you could have had it 2 years ago and it could be relevant tomorrow. I mean, timelines. I mean, time in itself is kind of abstract and concept. And when you deal with a dream, you're not necessarily, you could be seeing the present, you could be seeing the future, you could be seeing the past. It doesn't really matter. So, oh yeah, white tiger. So Luca mentioned the white tiger and his parents kind of being mauled off by the tiger. But the white tiger in itself is a very positive thing to see. I'm wondering if, and you know what? I think I might have a slightly different conclusion. I think, and I'm so sorry, Luca, we're basically talking about you for the last 15 minutes. I think Luca's parents want a future for Luca that Luca doesn't necessarily want. Oh my God, Genghis, are you okay? All right, he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. So, like, even his dreams are, like, basically keeping his parents at bay. You know, like, and somehow in the dream the parents came back, and but you could tell that they're kind of not, they're not his parents, you know. It just seems to me that maybe life, or Luca on the inside wants a different life, or wants to pursue something, or wants an outcome for his life, you know. Now that he's away from childhood, you know, there's no more toys in the tunnel. He can, like, go around and see more things. And even the witch is coming to basically, you know, chop him up and, like, put him into pieces. He can still reform after all of this. And he can still come out a better person from all of this. So, you know, he's resilient, obviously. And he's a really strong person. But it would be nice for him to have, like, a friend or someone he could rely on, you know. You said a white tiger. Oh, a large tiger. I mean, I doubt an orange tiger is gonna make, well, I know color is a big difference. I mean, it's still, oh, then, you know what? This is even better, Luca. Because an orange tiger represents your inner power. So it's you. It's you. No, it's not life. It's you. You're the one fighting off imposters who aren't aligning with your passions. It's you. If one dreamt that they were fighting a tiger and overcame, it means he will overcome his enemy. Power, wealth, and courage. Your inner strength and courage. Trust your instincts. Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not gonna, I have the Dream Tiger. Was that a movie? No, I've never seen a Dream Tiger, but these tiger, like, images are cool as shit. Pancake! Why did you... gosh. I'm sorry, Pancake just sprinted right into a wall. Hold on, I'll be right back. Pancake, why did you do that? What is going on? Okay, she's all right, but I am so worried about her. Right, but there you go, Luca. Sorry to analyze that for you. But I think your dreams are really, really important. Oh, it was in a dream, Quan. How did you burn your mouth? You gotta remember to cool off your tea before eating. Or is that the salmon you're making? Well, if it's any consolation, Luca, no matter what, you're still a really strong individual. And whether you have fears on the inside, or maybe fears that you're not even sure that you have, or maybe some insecurities, basically your dreams are telling you, and I think you're going to overcome them. You know, I think things are a little uncertain for you, and maybe you're not as sure as you want to be. But you're going to be okay, you know? right, bye, Quan. Well, hello, weird wingdings man. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy your stay. What, Pancake? What? I didn't do anything. What's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah, I agree with what Miggy is saying. I didn't know peafowl was a peacock. Huh. And now I know. No, you're not. You're not talking too much. You're fine, Miki. I really like interpreting dreams and I don't know, helping people find the hidden significance in it, you know? I really enjoy doing that. Pancake, can you go sit down or something? No, stop it. What are you doing? She just keeps mewing at me. I don't know what she wants. No, I don't. I need better not add internet. That'd be great. Oh, yeah? Yeah, no problem. I'm glad my advice helped you out. Pancake, what is it? What do you want? Oh, there's still a lot of people that'll judge you. Don't worry. I don't think. I think there's people that would. Oh, did I tell you? Here, let me tell you a small story. So on X or Twitter, as you might remember it, There was a story going around. So a lot of people are getting ping tubers or VTubers these days. And there's a site called VGen where you can post your services and, get hired for that. So there was a pretty recent commission that was done for somebody. And the person who got the artwork, who paid for it, looked at it and said that something looked funny on it. Like it looked as if like maybe AI was used in some way. So they went and they asked the artist, hey, so was AI used in any way for this, like maybe in the background? And the person responded, yeah, actually I used a small portion of AI just for the background as a placeholder, and then I never got around to changing the background, but I can change it if you want. And before the commissioner asked this information, they already said how happy they were with the commission. They really liked it. It was perfect. And then as soon as they realized that AI was used, and it wasn't even used in a big way, it was just a tiny part, like just a little reference image, and it could be changed at any time. It wasn't something that needed to stay there. All of a sudden, they hated it. They absolutely hated it. They didn't want it. They didn't want anything to do with the artist. They wanted a full refund right away, and they made a big deal about it. Now, I can understand that. Maybe, if you didn't like the commission in the first place, to be entitled to your refund and get some changes. This was something that was completely switchable. You could change it. It wasn't something that had to stay there, But as soon as the person heard AI, they were up in arms, And it wasn't like AI was used to it's pretty much the same as taking a background image, like me taking this peacock, putting it in the back of this thing, and then keeping it there. Like here's the peacock, and just keeping it there. Like I could switch it out at any time. It's not like AI generated. It's, and there's going to be such gray area. There's always going to be a lot of gray area. But it's just amazing how fast this person switched their tune. They're like, actually, I hate the image. I want a full refund right away. They called out the artist, posted it on Twitter everywhere. And the artist was super cordial about it. Was so patient with the person. They were like, yeah, I can understand how you're upset. Let me initiate the refund for you. And they even responded on the original post that the person who got the commission responded on their post. And it was like, yeah, just let everyone know that I did use AI, and I'm really sorry for not letting people know about that. I don't want to, didn't want to be honest, didn't want to be not honest about it. So they said that, and they're like, yeah, I initiated the refund, just to let y'all know. And I'm looking at some of these comments, and there was some people saying about how, like, some of them were incredibly nasty, you could say, not something you should ever say to people, the rest, and let's be honest, there's some things that AI can just help with a lot more. I remember back when people who used a reference image, like if you were to use a pre-made background, that was considered, you didn't make it, you didn't make the art, Now you can pretty much, now it's encouraged to go take, like you could take a photo, or you could download a photo of a moon, put a filter on it, and use it as something, that's encouraged actually, because to create everything yourself, to meet budget constraints and time, look, AI is going to be around here. I mean, you can't help it. I mean, you can bitch about it if you want. I mean, it's not going to change anything. Why don't you put your effort into things that are actually going to change something? If you want to, be like that and create a big issue over nothing, I mean, that's on you. But it just makes you look more of an a-hole. It really does. That's why Twitter is just such a toxic place. They're just full of toxic people doing toxic things. I'm not into it at all. Like, honestly, he shouldn't have even initiated the refund. The client said they were happy with it. And it was only after they found out that AI was used, then they said they didn't like it. So, and it wasn't even something that was permanent. It was just a background switch, you know? Yeah, you know that story? Yeah. And honestly, I thought about saying something, but to protect yourself and to anyone else who hears this, simply do not respond. I know you probably want to get in on the drama and the conversation. It's best not to say anything because you're going to create a lot of problems for yourself that you don't need. So don't do it. Do not create problems for yourself. And then I remember, oh my God, I was reading some of the comments on the post I was just talking about, and there were people actually coming there to defend the artist for using AI. And she was so pissed off. She was like, it's amazing how I bring up a legitimate issue in our artist community, and then everyone comes here and defends the artist. You know, well, yeah, they're defending the right to be able to, you know, use it in a correct way. You know, they're not trying to say we should steal artwork or whatever. You know, oh, and now the biggest excuse with AI, the biggest thing now apparently is that it uses up too much energy. And I'm like, where are you even getting this bullshit from? Like, yeah, you turn on a computer, it uses energy. Like, yeah, I'm using it. Like, I have my tablet on right now. I'm using electricity. So, like, what is your argument? Like, I don't get it. Like, you want me to turn off my computer? Like I don't understand how, like, it's just really, like, kind of stupid. Like, yeah, it uses energy. You turn on the computer or your phone, you turn on the chat or the little thing you're using, and that uses electricity, you know? Yeah, the AI that generates the images, they take a long time. They're not accurate, and they're just not good anyway. If anything, it's really good to help you with composition. So, like, if you're not sure how you want things to look, and maybe you could thumbnail a few things, but if you're stuck on something and, like, no ideas are coming, then yeah, like have it make something. Like, why make things more difficult for yourself? Like, don't think that you're using AI to help you out a few steps. That doesn't mean you're putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. If you use Pinterest, make sure all of your reference is non-AI. Because if we find out it's AI, we're just gonna, like, get on you for it. And it's like, dude, like, chill out, you know? Yo, Shadow, what's up? Well, I'm ranting mainly, and Meaty is just listening. All right, we'll see you back. Oh, wow, that was quick. Yeah, same. My Pinterest has, I'm sure, some AI on there and some not, you know? I'm not going to go and vet the image. Like if I like the image and I like the composition, I like the feel of it, and it inspires me to make something, then yeah, it's going to stay there. Like it inspires me and it will help me create new content. So yeah, it's going to be there, you know? Yeah, and it's going to be there anyway. Like why not use it if it's going to be there? But people would probably tell you, no, you should do this, you should not do that, you know, you should do everything by yourself. Like, don't use this, you know, and it's going to be there anyway. Why not? If it's there, just use it. You got to stop worrying about it. But honestly, the longer it takes for people to do that and understand that, the less ahead of the curve they're going to be. And that's fine, you know. Exactly. One must understand the enemy before the enemy can be defeated. You're fine, Meaty. So how are you, Shadow? Oh, you found another cute fish. That's no problem, Meaty. If that's, you know, you're welcome to talk about whatever's on your mind. Like, that's okay. I don't care. No problemo, Meaty. Yeah, tell me. Oh, I've been pretty good, Shadow. I'm getting a little worried because I don't know, I need to do some more work to get more things done. I haven't actually been finishing anything on these streams. I've just been kind of goofing off. And now I've realized, oops, I've goofed off too much. Maybe I should actually do work. Oh, you can tell me, Meaty. That's fine. There isn't a whole lot that offends me. I'm sure chat doesn't mind if you. It's not like I got millions of people in here. It's just kind of us, which is fine. It's nice to have a close group of people that you work with. Oh, yeah? Well, hey, that's fine. Media, I thought you said you have a wife, though. Does your wife know? Or does she support you? Oh, why the Pride is celebrated all month? I think I think it mainly came around because there's been lately a big movement, where they're trying to have more visibility, you know. So it's it's a way to bring more visibility to it, because I don't know the right way to explain it. I kind of don't understand why we have it for a whole month either. I mean, I feel like a day or a week to kind of bring attention to it. I think a whole month is a little excessive, but I guess the way that the community looks at it is they've had a lot of oppression and they feel like people don't take them seriously or respect them. So that's why the government made a whole month to go with it to kind of, I don't know if you'd say pacify, but satisfy their need for recognition. Well, that means you just have a better country than we do here. I wouldn't really say America works well as a country. Like, single factions work together, like, different communities work really well together, such as, like, different ethnicities and different, different communities such as that, where there's ethnicity or kind of like your interests or what you identify as. I think those communities work well together, but I don't think America as a whole works together, if that makes sense. That surprises me. See, I don't really I don't know a whole lot about, I don't know a lot about Muslims. I kind of only know what is kind of told to me on TV, which is really horrible. I don't take a lot of TV as fact, but I don't have a lot of experience with kind of, their beliefs or what they believe in or their morals, and things like that. But from what I hear, Muslims are is an incredibly tolerant religion and very, very respectable to others. So it kind of surprises me that there's not more love for Muslims in America. Hey, Cascadia. Oh my gosh, I love crows too. I'm trying to make some side characters for my webtoon. So that's what that is. Oh, hold on. I gotta go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I've returned. Alright, sorry about that. You're okay. Miggy, you are totally fine. I certainly don't mind it. And other people in the chat, I'm sure not everyone's gonna really enjoy it, but I don't think it's not bad to have respectful discussion, you know? So don't worry about it. Go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about. Ooh, what's my favorite thing to draw? Oh, it used to be dragons for a long time. I guess eyes? I like eyes a lot. Yes, right? Like just a nice, beautiful eye with lots of stars around it, and the eye has to be blue. Well, it doesn't have to be, but, you know, like pretty similar. Drawing people are hard. I'm still working my way up to get the confidence to make a drawing tutorial. This is true. Very true. Yeah, I wonder the same thing too, Miggy. But that's kind of the issue that comes with when you have freedom to think and believe what you want. Because there's always going to be somebody who is going to believe and think differently than you. So that's like pretty much the biggest problem. And that's probably why we have so many conflicts, because unfortunately everyone believes that their way is the correct way, and they don't really take it as, oh, we're just thinking differently, let's just respect that. No, they think that that's the way it has to be. So a lot of stuff happens, you know, that unfortunately shouldn't. And, you know, so you gotta go? Okay, bye, Cascadia. That's what you want to ask us Americans? Your dream is to want to go to America. I'm not sure you'd want to do that, Miggy. Not sure. Comparatively, there's a lot of really good things about America. There's a lot of benefits to being here, for sure. At the same time, there's a lot of issues that make me not want to be here. Maybe it would be better if you were to be able to come and visit America, but not necessarily move here. Well, I wouldn't necessarily take my word for it, too. maybe it would be best to find, because what you said, you're from Singapore or Thailand? Singapore, Thailand? It might be good to find some other individuals of like a similar heritage and ask them their experiences, because you're just taking my experience, which is not a very good one, and it's very limited. I don't know a whole lot. So maybe we need to find you some friends that maybe of your same culture. Yeah. Well, it's like I said, the whole, the misgendering thing and that, it just comes from, people have the right to believe what they want to believe. That also means you're not forced to accept certain things, you know? I'm not sure if I can give you too much. It it is true. You can say a lot of things that you probably couldn't say anywhere else, you know. But some areas in America are more restrictive than others. For instance, if you were to, so there's a lot of conflict happening in a certain part of America. So if you were to go there and start exercising your right for free speech and saying things when it's already such a heated area, that's probably not going to lead to good things. But I live in a pretty calm area. I can say what I want, I can do what I want, I can have the freedoms that I like to have, you know. Um, it kind of depends. So don't get it wrong. There's a lot of really good things about America, but it is overshadowed by a lot of problems that we have too. You can always ask me questions if you like. I don't really get into a whole lot of the issues though. Like I live in a pretty calm area, you know. Generally, we're all respectful towards each other, you know. We're nice. I mean, if I go into a store, and you know, you can see people are respectful to each other. Like if someone says, "Oh, I'm actually a guy," you'll most likely see someone say, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. How are you, sir?" It's not it's not it's not terrible, you know. Oh yeah. For the most part, everyone is really understanding. There's always going to be somebody or a group of people that come around and they're just not as respectful as you would hope they would be. So oh, okay. I feel bad. I don't think my answer was a very good one, but I'm glad it helped. I hope I didn't give you the wrong impression. So, what is your country like? You said everyone's tolerant of everyone else and everyone's polite and like it seems so weird to me because like here, you know, and it's kind of like that, but it doesn't work as well as you'd hope. Wow. That's so cool. You have such a diverse amount of languages. See, that's the thing I like about your country. I didn't know you still practice magic. That's a very interesting. That's very interesting. Because that's certainly not something that's really around here. None of that. But regardless of that, I'm still very interested in it. Even Japanese, really? Wow, that's really diverse. Even Korean? Whoa. Oh, I didn't realize that's how you were colonized. That's not something we really learned in school. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, I guess if you were to travel between the different tribes, I guess you would need like a translator or something to understand everybody. See, that's where your country gets it right. You're able to be diverse, but be happy at the same time. Wonderland, Indonesia? Yeah, that would be something cool to look up. I'm always down to learn things about other countries. I don't know, it seems like your country is already really, really great. I'm not really sure how America could compare. I'd actually like to go visit Indonesia, to be honest. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's one thing about America is a lot of expensiveness. I really just attribute it all to there's so many people with so many different ideas and they're all doing different things. Wow. Yeah, no, that's not like us. We have a huge problem with like food and stuff. Wow, really? Wow. Well, thanks for sharing all that. It's absolutely crazy just how different countries run. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's enough power or magic in the world to get an entire country to do better and or to get people to make better decisions and do things the correct way, you know? But we always appreciate your prayers. That we do need. Hmm. I think peace and happiness isn't a global thing. I think we each have to find peace and happiness within ourselves. I guess that's because I'm not a big believer that we can even achieve high scale peace, you know? I'm not sure that's something that all of us could be able to achieve, you know? But but your country just seems so much better. I'm not sure I'm not sure how America could even be good, you know? Oh, yeah. I guess when you're a kid, it's easy to look up to things. Well, it will. It'll get better. I'm just worried it's not going to happen in our lifetime. I think is more what I'm worried about. But I think generations from now, it'll be it'll be good. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm just being I don't know, I'm not putting a ton of hopes into it though. I guess I'm being negative is kind of what I'm saying. I'm being a bit negative. Yeah, these are my quote unquote positive stickers, you know. Oh, wow, it's really late for you. Yeah, you better go. Go, 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 go. Nice talking to you. Have a good night. Oh, yeah, no problem. Thanks for sharing all what you did about your country. Bye. Bye. See ya. Hey, how are ya? Oh my gosh, hello. Oh, no need to hype it, nothing going on. How's traveling? Did you make it yet? Make sure you're resting properly. Rest is important. You doing good? All right, good. Good, that's what I want to hear. Or read. I don't know, I want to do something. Well, yeah, you need like time to move in or get to where you're going and stuff, don't you? Don't forget to take some time out for yourself, you know? No Wi-Fi? Oh, that's gonna be the worst. I mean, you could probably always hop to a Starbucks or a store and at least, you know, get some sort of updates, right? Not saying you gotta stream there or anything. I'm just, there's always places you could sit and snag that Wi-Fi. I remember when I first moved in, I've moved like now twice officially, and the days before getting the Wi-Fi set up and getting everything together were some of the hardest days I've ever encountered. Very, very difficult. At least I could come say hi to you. Are you like pretty much exhausted? Have you been catching up on your beauty sleep? Make sure you rest. Pancake! Hi, Pancake! Oh, okay, she doesn't want to talk to me. Whatever. know there's not many people here, but I'll put out a, about 25-minute warning? Kiki. Hi, honey. Oh, you got water on your chin. Oh, you want on me? All right, come here. Kiki. Good girl, yay! What a good girl. Man, you're so furry. Why? What do you see, Pancake? She sees something, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, not the 25. I'm sorry. See, since I've come to the conclusion that I don't like the current plot line of the webcomic, I'm drafting up new episodes, which means I have to actually sit in silence to do so, and I can't stream when I'm doing that. So I have to kind of be by myself and kind of think about things, and I've never been good streaming while that happens. So that's why. I'm glad you finally have a place to go, though. That's gotta be nice, and now you don't have to worry about trying to get there and anything, and Okay. You like it? Oh, well, thank you. I was worried, well, I'm kind of worried people might not really understand the humor in this. Like, I feel like I'm the only one who understands it, but maybe I'm not trusting my audience enough. I'm sure they'll get it. Like, they should be able to understand the humor in this. I'm pretty sure. I don't normally do a whole lot of like sarcastic, witty stuff. You get it because you're not a morning? Okay, good. Yes, excellent. You are understanding the humor that I am presenting. I don't know. I was kind of thinking of making this look like a cloud. Oh, Angus, what's up? What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I could. Angus, what are you doing? Are you bothering me while I'm working? I think you are. Oh, your little thing, yeah. Hold on, we'll get it for you. I got you. There. Oh, careful. There you go. Now you got a little area here for yourself, okay? I'm gonna tickle your legs. I'm gonna tickle your legs. I'm tickling your legs. I've got your legs. I've got your legs. I've got your legs. Ooh, you're staticky. Yeah. Good boy. See, I was kind of thinking that the dinosaur, because he kind of looks like a morning sun, maybe I'll have him bite the cloud. Maybe that would be better. Biting the cloud kind of makes more sense, too. There. Now that kind of looks better. Oh, Genghis, you laying down? Oh, look how happy he looks. How happy do you look, buddy? There you are. Yeah. A good boy. And a good girl. And a good boy. And a good girl. good babies. Such good little babies. Oh, shoot. It's 1 o'clock. All right. I guess I better call it for today. Thanks so much if anyone's still watching. I think I think I'm good for today. I'll be here later tonight, my time, doing some traditional drawing and just kind of hanging out. I'll also be here tomorrow. Let's see, what's today's date? Is today? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow and Thursday, working on stuff. Friday is Fan Art Friday for those who want to come by. Saturday, I have a special stream. I'm going to be starting up special streams on the weekends. They'll be well notified in advance. It's not going to be something where all of a sudden it pops up and I just do it. This weekend is going to be a Bungo Stray Dog fan. So if there's anyone who is a fan of the anime or the manga Bungo Stray Dogs, I already have that set up in my stream schedule. So anyone's welcome to join that. I'll be drawing characters specifically from that fandom. So that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm just kind of tired. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Thank you again, everyone, for coming and hanging around, and I'll see you later. Bye.